Let's rock. Not stone.
Let's rock.
Time to use the Chozo arm cannon.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Hey. Guns.
We're playing Hell now, or Doom now, folks.
Which to choose?
Doom Hades.
No, we're playing the most beautiful game ever, and that is a Metroid roguelike.
A Metroid roguelike.
Oh my god, I'd love to see that.
Bye, everyone.
Poseidon's an incomparable fool, I'm ashamed to call my brother. He can shake the earth up there all he pleases. He is unwelcome here.
You don't mess with a beard like that. That's just, you see someone with a beard like that, you run.
They're all alike.
Yeah, starting with Daedalus Hammer. Okay.
You never have to reload, huh?
That Delta thing looks pretty good.
Infinite ammo. For 6 bandana, I don't see it.
This feels OP.
More numbskulls? Heads up.
I see what you did there.
Good, come on in.
Hello, chat. Welcome back to Hades, where we are shooting the bad guys.
Over there.
With a weapon like that, you have to have some kind of quip once you finish clearing a bunch of bad guys, like, river of sticks this, you know, sticks this somewhere. I don't know, like that.
I guess I've blasted them away.
Yeah.
What?
Feels like a different game now. I mean, I love it, but it's weird.
Just waiting for nuclear launch detector.
Whoosh.
I'm empty.
You're empty.
We're all empty inside. Nice.
Ash from this point's like,
This kind of weapon makes me think of like Contra or something. DC, did you ever play Contra back in the day?
Contra?
Yeah, Contra or like Super C for SNES, that kind of thing.
The Super Nintendo version, yes, I play it all the time.
Nice.
You are a most impressive death dealer, my kin. For by my estimation, you have slain at least 1,000 souls down there. Souls mostly having died before, but still.
I remember how I loved its music and its graphics back then for the Super Nintendo. I said, that was something for a Super Nintendo game back then. I never expected.
Yeah, that was good.
Push. I never got. I stage I hate the most was the helicopter stage, though. Ah.
You need more boons. Come on.
Still wonder how Konami got right into Contra back then. Like, what was their thought process of trying that? Just basically Arnold and Sylvester Stallone shoot aliens all day.
Yeah, basically. I mean, that was what, 87. So you've already had like Rambo and Predator. Movies like Full Metal Jacket and so on.
Guy takes machine gun into forest, destroys shirt, destroys enemies.
Right. And aliens. Throw in the aliens with the sci-fi aspect. There you go. Also, the sci-fi aspect lets you have unrealistic weapons. It's okay if you're fighting aliens with like laser pulse rifles and shit. Just that's what they do.
Exactly. But what I was very surprised with it's pretty much like I said, Arnold Sylvester fights the aliens from the Alien franchise. But I said, where did they get all these monsters from, though? That's the part I was like really like looking at. I mean, it was obvious when they had like the Terminator robot.
When you could just use a nice quiet bow, but hey, to each her own.
A giant turtle that stretches its neck out and shoots beetles and stuff like that out of it, or moths. And I'm like, what?
I would expect some of that came from was inspired by like Giger type stuff, or maybe like John Carpenter's The Thing a little bit. That would be my guess.
Well, actually, this one part was not so original, but back then I thought it was like original. But the six-armed spider tank
was pretty weird, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ahoy!
Hello.
Hey, Prince. How goes the old escape plan? Any luck?
It's been alright, all things considered. Dying now and then, and it's been hard, but hey, what can you do?
Ah, well, keep your chin up. Me, I quit trying to get out of here a while back. But if I was a fire-stepping youngster like yourself, perhaps I would have stuck to it.
I like that Sisyphus is an optimist.
I've got just the thing.
Ooh,
if you keep at it, maybe one day you'll get where you need to be. Without any obstacles.
One day he'll get to that top of that hill.
There you'll be a jughead. I'll do it tomorrow, and then that's his. That's what he keeps telling tomorrow.
If even Artemis is aiding you, it's proof your cause is just. She doesn't often take an interest in family affairs.
They'll say.
This one has a faded choice on it.
Your call briefly.
I might as well take it.
Oh, I think the 8 was good. Yeah.
I need to get the stuff that has the faded choice on it, at least once.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the faded choice. I forgot it. Great back.
Kieran's shop.
If the game didn't have VAs, I would have totally voiced
Yeah,
Karen.
we could get that one. Come
Pleasure doing
on.
business.
Yeah, the shop can be a little finicky sometimes if you're trying to pick exactly one thing or the other. It's not the greatest.
A faded choice, but I need something for my cast. Dash.
Cookies. Cookie Buster from C to D.
Dash.
Let's make some waves.
I like
right,
having
Uncle?
that dash.
That's pretty good.
Nice to meet you. Hey, you must be one of Meg's sisters. Nice to finally meet you. My name is Agrius. Not murderer, definitely not.
Murderer. Murderer.
Look, I've done some things that maybe aren't great, but I am very, very sure I haven't murdered anyone.
Murderer.
What if she's the murderer?
Persephone.
Wow, I guess the Duke Nukem gun's kind of justified. Yeah, she is not playing around.
What is she?
Dickman Clark choose. There are mods where in the call
Yeah. I was thinking
I can
like
see your mod pull, but then you didn't ask for anything. So
Yeah, you have to. If you have a specific mod pull in mind, please ask for it.
because there are people who sometimes just redeem points because they can.
Yeah,
They don't actually have anything to ask.
I have 380,000 channel points.
Dang.
Yeah.
Only at 146.
Snooze, you lose. No.
I think I probably also gambled a number of them.
Yeah, I lost a bunch to Boxer at one point.
Oh, that's scamp.
Yeah, so, such a troublemaker, that one.
uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't have enough deflecting stuff. This kid.
Nice.
Yeah, Persephone is absolutely the hardest of all the Furies. Just because she, especially in the third. Oh, but you got her!
Nice!
Very nice.
There you go.
That's one way to prove I'm innocent.
Yeah, by murdering someone.
Just
Okay.
show.
You prove you're innocent by murdering the Queen of Murders. Okay.
Yeah,
Fury.
yeah.
Should I change things up?
Now the quip would be like, well, guess she's got to avenge her own murder now. He puts a cigar in his mouth, you know.
Bad time to be a little short of coin.
I wasn't a murderer before. But now I kind of like it.
That'll... Let her go.
Let's go up.
That's a fine one-liner.
I'm trying to come up with a decent one-liner as we speak, but I'm so... I don't don't have to hire us.
Change of scenery, at least. Just a few rides across the Phlegathon, and up we go.
Best I could come up was, guess I am a murderer.
That's a question. If you, quote-unquote, kill somebody, but you know they're just going to come back anyway, are you a murderer? Have you committed a moral sin?
No.
Okay.
If you don't kill somebody, you can't be a murderer.
Yeah, in fiction, claiming somebody's a murderer is really hard because of all the infinite lives you get basically in fiction. But yeah,
Just makes you a jerk.
yes.
Gemstones.
Because contrary to what people tell you, murdering is not fun, especially when you're the murderee.
I wouldn't know, GC.
You wouldn't? You've never been murdered before?
I try to neither get murdered nor be the murderizer.
The murderator.
Murderator.
Murderator. Sorry, our Johnsonator. Or Jonas Schwarzenegger.
Just Buxter says, I have a poll in mind, but I would ask how much more is there to this game? Just Buxter, there's a lot more to this game.
Yeah. Play through... Go ahead, sorry.
The main story, I believe you need to beat the final boss 9 times, or something like that.
9 times?
9 times?
That's Stoker, right. He'll let the bat in.
That's as many as 9/10 of a 10.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
So, what you're saying is, Hades has 9 lives?
You kidding?
Yes.
Hades is a cat confirmed.
That's his Sona. He's a cat. He's a key cat.
It's Littens.
This is my
boy.
It's for someone as Littens.
It's for Sona's Littens.
That feels weirdly appropriate.
Kinda does, actually.
Hades Littens
fam. How the heck is everyone doing out there in Twitch land?
Well, Just Boxer's challenging us to see if Rick can avoid dying 5 times or more for tonight's stream.
Oh, man.
Can he do it?
Avoid dying 5 times or more. But dying is basically all you do in this game.
Yeah, I mean...
Pretty much. And we have to take into account, what is it?
I got it.
Okay.
Will Rick die less than 5 times tonight? Yes or no? You got 15 minutes to put those in.
Vote now on your phones.
Yeah.
In fact, you can. If you're watching Twitch on your phone, you can. Wait, can you use predictions on mobile? I actually don't know.
I haven't the slightest idea. I don't know of very many mobile streaming services that work very well. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, mobile Twitch the app kind of sucks. I try to use it to like keep an eye on things, and it's just bad. Although I don't know exactly if you can vote or not. See what we got.
Also, when we talk about Rick dying, we don't mean like the saving grace. We mean like a complete start over. Hades and all, and
yeah, how many times is he going back to the House of Hades?
yes. Yes, so chat understands that. Because in that poll would be 100% no at that point.
Yeah, no, death defies are just part of the normal combat, especially because I like the one that gives you a death defy in each chamber. And so I end up actually using quite a number of death defies in any particular run.
Oh,
that just means I'm not that good.
When I was playing this game, I'd probably be relying on them too, but not to the point where I'm saying, stop defying death, GC.
That's
Stop
just
defying
rude.
death, GC.
Steady now.
You know what? We haven't met Thanatos yet, have we?
No, we were talking about that last time. There, we have not seen Thanatos yet.
Yeah, oh, yes, you're right. I do remember. We did say that last time.
Well, you're already in the afterlife. You don't really have any real reason to meet him.
That's true.
So, who knows?
Don't ask me, I just work here.
I didn't ask you, Stoker. God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sassy.
Yeah.
You're like a sassy little Sasquatch, ain't you?
Sassy sandwich.
That takes care of them.
Yes, Sasswitch.
That's me.
Sounds kind of
Excuse
profane
you.
when I
This
say
is a
that.
Greek game. He's a Sasgiro.
What? Miller, what have you done?
What, you don't want to be a sandwich of finely shaved meat skewers off of a rotisserie?
Man, now I want a hero.
Are you holding out for a hero?
Alright, look. That was low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, well, you know what? The low-hanging fruit is the most delicious.
Well, I'll just leave you to it then.
It's delicious.
Skull crushers.
Delicious.
Alright, okay.
You're delicious.
But only if you do the minimum. I think I might have problems, Jonas.
Nah, you're fine. You
Okay.
shine on, you crazy diamond.
Shine on, you crazy Neil Diamond.
That's mine. You want to go?
So, how you doing tonight, everybody?
I'm pretty good. Although, day flies by when you're having fun.
I did some fun stuff today.
Did you now?
Yeah, so it was my mother's birthday, so my father took us out to indoor skydiving.
Oh, that's fun.
Indoors.
Happy
skydiving?
birthday to Miller Mom. And
That's
tell
cool.
us about the indoor skydiving.
It's like being in a giant blow dryer. Go on,
Yeah,
go on.
basically.
And since neither do you,
Yeah, no, it was pretty exciting. I mean, they did a little training for us. We got suited up, and then we did some indoor skydiving, and then we went and got Red Lobster. And now I've got a bag of cheddar bay biscuits in my fridge.
Oh my god, why did you have to mention the last part? But yeah,
Because-
sounds like a good... Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's because you can't spell Miller without monster.
But yeah, sounds like a good time.
You can't exactly pronounce all the letters, but there's definitely an N, an S, a T, and all those other letters in there.
Melanster.
I said you can't pronounce them. It's Scandinavian, you see.
You can't say Miller without saying skydiving.
Just to try. Just to try. Go on, try.
Okay. I can't do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Just Buck just says indoor skydiving. Yeah, you basically take a wind tunnel like you would use for engineering experiments. You turn it upright, and then you stand inside it.
You never done that, Boxer? Yeah, it's worth doing like once or twice. It's fun. It's been years since I did that.
I've never did that.
Never done that?
Never did that.
My my former roommate and his then boyfriend actually went like actual skydiving, and
never did that either.
He asked if I was interested, and the idea of actually jumping on a plane is scary for me. So I
No way.
I politely declined. So, and now I really regret it because I think it would have been fun if they showed me the pictures and it looked like it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's definitely not for me.
No?
Nah.
No? Okay.
No.
Fair enough. You a landlubber?
I am of the opinion, I follow that ancient wisdom, if at first you don't succeed, skydiving isn't for you.
That's kind of how I feel about like sailing. Like, if someone else is in charge, someone knowledgeable is at the helm, then I'm okay with it. Like, I went sailing with my dad and his friend David years ago, but I would never.
Your dad and his friend Dadvid.
Yeah,
What? I'm just talking about Dadvid.
All right, look. But yeah, I definitely would never. I wouldn't want to like sail myself.
I'll get that Hydra.
Well, no, you don't sail yourself, Jonas. You sail a ship.
Again.
You act like this is something unexpected from me.
Yeah, I should probably like know this sort of thing is coming.
Oh, geez, Hypnos is getting rallied on. Oh,
If you can't accept me, if you can't handle me at my dadviniest, then you don't deserve me at my smoogie dooginess.
All right. GC, you ever go sailing?
Can you believe it? I thought maybe my
Sailing?
played a little
Yeah.
prank and so
not exact. Well, actually, let me think. I know I went on cruises. I went on.
Where is it?
I went on one of those pedal boats. I haven't actually gone on a sailing boat. Now that you mention it, though. No.
but I am not the one who put it there. No, sir.
I see.
My grandfather used to take me on, used to travel with me, and he used to take us on ferry boats, which was fun.
Any previous allergies?
But yeah,
medications?
no sailing boats.
Blood and darkness, that's enough from you. Just see to it the ledger of the dead is accurate.
Yeah, my dad's friend David had like, I want to say a yacht, but I don't know if it was actually that big or if it was just my child brain seeing it as that big. You know, like it seemed like it was a big boat. I was like 7, so everything seemed big. My feet seemed big.
I've never met him, no. Your father keeps him fully
No.
occupied with
Down here, though, I can definitely say, because we're in the maritime provinces, mining and the thing that you'll probably see us mostly do down here, outside of computers these days, is talk about mining, fishing, and, sailing.
Nice. Yeah, that's why I asked. I figured
Nix,
Might have had some
sometimes I
sailing
get the impression
experience.
the Olympians look down on
Oh,
the fauna.
I'm not gonna lie.
Is that my imagination, or
I'm pretty sure quite a bit of people do down here, but it's getting old. That's the thing. That's the key word here. It's getting old because
Oh,
a lot
is
of
it
the stuff.
Father often likes to say.
It's pretty much a thing of the past now because of the mines being shut down and the boats stopped really being used. So everybody's just going fishing now,
what news?
like lake fishing, I should say.
Cause of death,
Nice.
insect bite.
It happens to the best of us.
It's a lame one.
Depends on the size of the insect.
I was gonna say, like, what if it was one of those bugs from like Starship Troopers or something? You know, that's an insect bite. It's getting a little
sure
swollen.
is.
Yeah, it's an insect bite when it severs you in half. It's just a bite.
I'm not getting
Yeah.
out of here by then.
The don't want to let that spot get infected. You know, put a Band-Aid on it or something.
Put a band-aid on it. Just one. That'll do you.
Dusa gets a drink from you, and she's like, "Oh, never mind. Forget about it. Bye." Head flies off,
Exactly.
and you're just left wondering, "Huh?"
He died of head fell off itis.
Such a tragedy.
She saw Simon Bauman and says, "Oh no, he's back. I'm flying off."
Head fell off itis.
Like, in Path of Exile, there's a character who's an old man that's, like, very forgetful, and there's, like, some jokes that he makes about that kind of stuff. One of the ones he says, he's like, when we get in there, don't forget to breathe. Can't tell you how many good people I've lost to forgetting to breathe. It's like,
to be fair,
I do not want to get the extra Death Defiance because I'm still saving up for Stubborn Defiance.
Yep, Stubborn Defiance. Very good.
You hear Defy.
Yeah, it's not good as if you expect to die twice on the same boss.
I mean,
I
have died
like-
twice on the same boss several times already.
Check your stash of weapons over there. So the strangest
do you
thing happened while
expect
you
to
were
do
out,
that?
boyo. One of your weapon holder things back there, it picked
nobody
Wait a
ever
minute.
expects the something
could see it from
something.
the corner of my eye.
Was that a stock shock sound effect right there?
Whatever it is perfectly normal for a legendary
Sure
semi-sentient
duh.
weapon from the dawn of time.
That's just it. Those weapons of yours, they have seen some real business, pal. You're giving them a real workout, so maybe they're starting to like you or something. Loosening up a bit, you know, like you and me.
I should go check it out. What in blazes? Exegriff, you're telling me your secrets.
Aspect of Zagreus, the form in which the adamant rail first revealed itself on the salmon capacity.
Yeah, you unlock the Ancient Blood abilities.
Ancient blood.
So not only do you have 6 weapons, but now you can... Each of them have 4 aspects.
Nice.
Hell yeah. I love when I get to have more than one aspect.
I like the fourth one. This is currently beyond your reckoning.
It's currently aspect of Eris.
Grant me the aspect of Eris.
Whoa,
Oh,
For 4 seconds
cool.
after absorbing your special's blast, deal more damage. Aspect of Hestia. After you manually reload, your next shot is empowered.
I think Eris is better.
Feels even stronger.
I can spend all of my blood right now. Just on this.
Hmm.
And what else are you using it for? Besides, you know, all of the other aspects.
Yeah, no, but they don't have... Currently don't have blood thingy.
Blood thingy.
Blood thingy.
Blood thingy. Don't you hate it when you don't have blood thingy?
I
hate
do.
it when I don't have blood thingy.
Man, Rick, what are you gonna do without your blood thingy?
The path toward the surface lies somewhere.
Well, I'll tell you what he's not gonna do. He's not gonna blood. You can't blood without blood thingy. Back me up on this, Jonas.
I think they said that in the Boy Scouts manual. I don't know what.
We'll have to invent a new game for Rick then. It's called Blood Trap.
I have
Trap
no idea
your
what
blood.
that came.
A board game where you trap your blood.
Oh, that sounds great to me.
Mousetrap. It's a zany action. Crazy contraption. Blood trap. Okay.
Oh, God.
What does this even mean? For 4 seconds after absorbing your special's blast, deal more damage.
I think that means if you hit yourself with it, you do something more.
Huh.
Yeah, you get told to stop hitting yourself.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at these, and Aspect of Air sounds better than Aspect of Hestia, but we don't know what Empower does exactly.
It says it. After you manually reload, your next shot is empowered. Empowered shot base damage 50.
So it just basically does an extra 50 damage for the first bullet then. Okay. Then wouldn't Aspect of Air be better?
Hestia. Looking good.
Give me one of you.
Hey, that chopped up Griffin.
No turning back.
Sure, her extra burst damage is good, but yeah. I think that's pretty much what their idea was.
Yes.
Don't ask me, I just work here.
Daedalus hammer.
Man, that's twice in a row now.
Special fires a spread of 5 bombs, but each deals 30% less damage. Attack pierces foes and deals plus 50% damage to armor. Special deals 300% base damage in a large area. It can hurt you.
I mean, Hazard Bomb would be my choice. I just have to make sure it
Cluster
goes
Bomb.
no. Okay. Okay. Rick wants to blow up the Underworld now.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say Rick wants to blow up hell.
That's what I'm
and
doing.
I'm like, that's ambitious. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess there's a certain argument to be made for that.
I mean, Hades is kind of a dick.
But I mean, you were just trying to run away from all
destroy
that.
hell.
Oh, yes,
What is-
I like Cluster Bomb.
That's pretty good.
You need everything around you in a 180-degree arc to be dead right now?
Yes.
Cluster Bomb.
I like when my bombs nuke the target to oblivion. But okay, I like Cluster Bomb too. Makes blowing up the little guys a lot more satisfying.
Look, go big or go home. That's all I'm going to say, alright?
Yeah.
Go bomb or go cluster.
Yes.
Go Cluster or go Bomb.
Nectar bottle.
You
I mean-
have Nectar.
You're in hell. Might as well live it
Poseidon.
up. Or sorry, you're in Tartarus.
Besides, it gives you a water gun.
Potato. Potato Tartarus.
You know, in a game like this, I wouldn't be surprised if Poseidon upgrade your gun to be a water gun.
If
I mean,
firing
if
against
you-
the wall has the spread either converge or become more erratic, so.
Nice.
Look at that.
Potato Tartarus, I kill myself.
Just don't do that.
That was bad.
Okay, fine, I don't.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just for you.
Yeah, I prefer you did it for yourself, but you know what? Take it where I can get it.
That's my motto. You alright there, Jonas?
I'm just shaking my head.
I have so much fun. We do have fun here, don't we?
We do.
Yeah, we do. Who has more fun than us? Tell me who. Nobody. There you go.
Not a single soul.
I can take it.
What about Married Soul?
Alright.
Chaos. Beckon.
Chaos. Reigns.
I was amused to learn of this deception. Nyx has mothered many of the Underworld's own, so why not you?
She isn't my birth mother, no, but she is like a mother to me. Do you know her?
Oh, I know the goddess Nyx quite well, of course. Though it has been a while since we last communicated, and I fear I was not the charitable sort back then. It is my hope that Nyx is faring well.
Next 4 encounters, you face 49% more foes. Afterwards, your dash strike deals 59% more damage. Not really even using my dash strike. Gain 39 max life.
Chrono Bomb doesn't sound like it'd be an issue because you're not really standing on enemies when you kill them.
That's fair.
Now here's where Cluster Bomb looks good. Okay, Cluster Bomb's out. I want my nuke.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Will that be all? Olympus, I accept this message.
I shall also knock foes away. Wounds with knockaway effect deal bonus damage to bosses.
Ooh. Snazzy.
How many knockaway effects do you have right now?
1. On my main attack.
Yeah.
Which is my special.
See to the goddess of war or god of war.
Let's go, Doomstone.
Let's go, Doomstone.
Thing.
Alright, good one. There he is.
Back!
Welcome back. You were missed.
I was.
I mean by someone, I'm not sure who.
He missed him.
Okay, fine. I missed you, Jonas.
I missed you too.
Where'd you kill?
Oh.
Wow.
You missed these hands.
Well.
I mean, Urge to Kill gives you up in much.
There's a lot of ways you can interpret that.
Joker.
Yes.
Head gutter out now.
Let me put this in simply. No.
Isn't the expression mind out of the gutter, not head out of the gutter?
I mean, doesn't your mind usually go where your head is?
Fair.
I mean, they tend to be attached at the hip.
The head subservient to the mind, or is
No,
the
the
mind
headbone's
controlled by
attached to
the
the
head?
headphone. That's how that goes.
Yeah.
Sounds a bit contortionist, but you know what? We don't judge.
Yeah, I guess that's a bit of a stretch.
All right, get out. Get out. Get your head in the gutter.
Mine's like a teacup. It can be removed.
Stoker head gutter in now.
See, it's just not the same when I'm not here.
Was
Not
it
the
after a
same.
while?
We were all the better for it.
Oh, I see how it is.
We can talk about real game nerd stuff without you. Okay.
I might as well. Basically free health.
Be fair, Stoker's a nerd too.
I mean, I have been accused of it before. Sometimes in relation to rants about Ken Penders.
Oh, no. We've hit
But
our
Jonas!
No, we've hit our Penders quota for this week.
Okay, fine. But next week there will come a reckoning.
I mean, Mirror's like the technical game nerd. Stoker is the news nerd. Jonas is the artistic nerd. I'm like the harder nerd, and Rick is the big nerd.
Not a nerd, I'm a geek.
Rick is a very nerd.
Let's not split hairs.
Hey, you know what we haven't seen in a while? We haven't seen West's other incarnations much lately.
Because I said split hairs, isn't it? And I got you thinking about Bunny West. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Don't remember. I mean, was there a Bunny West?
I mean, there ought to be.
Yeah.
Easter is around
I'm
the
pretty sure
corner.
there was.
There was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was Flush West, Brew West.
Yes, I know there are many different Wests that have been drawn. Sorry, I meant has one of those been set up? Has Bunny West been set up in Hong Kong?
Yes.
Okay.
I've only been trying to remember, was West ever a Furist? I can't remember that one.
Well,
no, Furrid is a Furrid.
Yeah, yeah.
Or Ferret, sorry. The Pokemon. Yeah, the Pokemon.
Wait, the Pokemon Ferret or the creature Ferret?
The Pokemon Ferret.
Okay.
No, West hasn't been a Furret. West, to the best of my knowledge, has never been a Pokemon, because the Pokesonas of Rick's past are kind of their own thing.
That's what I thought.
So I guess you could almost claim that Furret is West's Pokesona if you really wanted to. Like, if you had to insist that West needs a Pokesona, that would do it.
Yes, your Sona has a Sona. That's how it
It's
works.
a Sona.
It's like Neopet rules. You have a pet, and you have a pet.
God.
I forgot that was a thing.
Did they ever come up with pets?
No, I think the square cube law forbids them from doing that.
Sanity put on the brakes at that point.
Sanity's such a killjoy.
Even though I never played Neopets for years, I think when did it first come out? 1998, I think it was. 1995.
I would guess like mid-90s.
Yeah. The game I would have when the Don Deere
Neopets was like 2000, 99 or 2000.
Why is it? Hold on, let me take a look. Wikipedia says 1999.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, so that's why they were partying.
Yeah.
I don't think JavaScript was strong enough in mid-90s, if it even existed yet, to do something like that.
Lady Aphrodite.
Perhaps it's stronger than you think.
Well, now it is.
Now I have to look up JavaScript.
I have made VR stuff in JavaScript in the web app, in a web page.
God.
But give you something in return.
I should revisit JavaScript now that I know a little bit about coding.
Oh.
Colonel Rose.
No, Jonas, that's how they get you.
That oaf Poseidon spoke to you already, didn't he? All bluster, muscles, and bravado, that one. I'm glad you're not the type.
I should dash.
Prophecy foretold.
It's like the game told you to do that in the first place, and it predicted it.
Nah, it couldn't be.
Charon's shot.
Ah.
Just what I need.
Surprise twist is Karen's actually quite articulate. He's just really tired every time you run into him.
I mean, can you blame him?
Sure, why not?
You want to talk about someone who's overworked?
Let's go, Blazecast.
Could people just, like, stop dying for 5 minutes, he asks?
Rude.
It's very inconsiderate.
But yeah, the thing about it back then, the reason I got into Neopets was for two reasons. They had dragon pets, and they had tournaments. And the idea of Neopets having swords and shields on cute little animals fighting in tournaments was like, what? I've been to that.
You're like, aw, those animals are so cute. Fight to the death.
Precisely, actually.
That's exactly how Pokemon works, so...
Well, no, it's funny because, like, most of the trainers I know are like, what's your favorite? You know, and they're talking about, like, you know, like, the cute ones, you know, the ones that are the most adorable, you know, like, you know...
And if Pokemon don't equip swords and shields.
No, but, like, people
most
like,
of them don't.
Oh,
Some of them are swords and shields.
Yes.
I like Totodile because he's a cute little aggie, and I'm just like, I like Hariyama because he's like a punchy machine that murders everything else, you know, or you know, I like Tyranitar because it just kills the shit out of you know, like I'm very aggressive about training.
Speaking of animals using swords and shields, you ever played Dragon Siege for this PlayStation?
I'm not.
Okay. Jellicoe was trying to get into that monster raising business too, but they went something really dark with dragons and sword and shield being raised from birth, and I'm like, but they had really cool sword and shields in that game. I was like, wow. The dragons? Well, they had the stereotypical ones, but then you had like the weird, a lot of weird. Oh yeah, that's actually one of the reasons that was really bizarre about that game was they had some of the weirdest concept for dragons, and they called them all dragons, but dragon centipedes, dragons with one eye, angels. Okay, and
angel dragons that never worked.
I think there was also a beetle dragon too.
Beetle dragon.
Yeah.
If you say it one more time, he shows up.
Yeah. Oh no! I see what you did there. Anyway.
Beetle dragon, beetle dragon, beetle dragon. What's up? Nice fucking model.
Remember when you could say that in a PG-rated movie? Those were the days.
So I've heard, Stoker, help me out here because I've heard this, and I know that you probably know more about this than me. I've heard the sequel's going forward.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the thing. Like, every couple of years there's a story about the sequel going forward, because people keep trying to do it, but it's yet to actually get a full green light, which is the only thing that will guarantee it's going forward. Right now, I think it is as close as it has ever been to happening, but
A full green light, you mean it needs a complete budget?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people who can say yes and it'll still fall through. But as soon as money's on the table, then things get different.
Mm-hmm. So, this present moment, as I'm speaking, on March the 6th, in the year of our Lord 2022, there is no official green light.
Okay.
this could change tomorrow, for all I know. But
I mean, apparently Brad Pitt is involved.
yeah, he's involved on the production side. So that is the closest to like real money being thrown at this thing that's happened so far.
Even that, I don't put a lot of weight behind, because you can say someone's involved, and all it would mean is that on some memo somewhere, some person said, "Hey, wouldn't it be nice if we got Brad Pitt on this project?"
Yeah.
And then the tabloids would be like, "Brad Pitt's involved."
Yeah, you can't really trust anything until, like I said, until you hear that the green light has happened. And even then, be skeptical until filming has started.
Like, if you really want to read some torturous stories, read about like Terry Gilliam's like projects.
Anything? Read about Terry Gilliam's anything? That man is under a witch's curse.
He knows what he did to
Terry
get that
Gilliam,
curse.
I don't doubt that would be literal, so.
I wonder if he's gonna get like a jetpack at some point or something like that.
Terry Gilliam?
No, that's Zacharias. I mean, that works too, but
I was gonna say, yeah, that works extremely well. Actually, that fits entirely with his brand.
Terry Gilliam wouldn't get a jet. He'd get like a rocket pack that was powered by like fireworks or something.
He'd get one of like those Da Vinci flying machines.
Why is this so easy to picture?
Because you know I'm right. No, I can't stop thinking about it.
Hey, Stoker.
Yeah?
Stop thinking about it.
I can't!
Oh. Damn it, that was supposed to be foolproof!
Well, maybe I'm just too foolish.
Delicious. Juicy.
Juicy.
I thought you said GC there.
JC.
Jeevel Knievel.
Jeevel Knievel. That's GC's stunt Sona.
Evil is cannot evil.
Let's not and say we did.
Evil can only beget Knievel.
Evil Knievel.
That was ill-advised, as you said. But no, we did.
Remember, when you're given the choice, always pick the lesser of two Knievels.
Evil Knievel.
Do people even know who we're talking about?
Yeah,
anymore?
that's the thing. I'm thinking like, this is what it is to creep into middle age. It's to make, references you think that like, you think it's hilarious, and everybody in the audience is like, what are they talking about?
Evil Knievel.
DC, don't tell me that you've just been going along with this and you also don't know what we're talking about!
I know Evil Knievel.
Okay. That would have been really funny, admittedly, but...
Well, the thing about it, though, I'll be honest, even though I know him, I don't know the history behind him. That's it.
But he jumped across a bunch of stuff.
Basically, yeah.
That's basically it. That's all I know about him.
I mean, that's just about all there is to know, isn't it?
I hope so.
I feel like there's probably more, but
nope, that's it.
He was also a renowned philosopher.
He's also a renowned philosopher. Yes, he was the founder of Knievalism.
Can't say the same for most places I've been lately.
Which is the philosophy that states the meaning of life is if you have an obstacle, jump over it on your hogs.
It's the problem with evil.
He invented flying motorcycles. Huh?
He invented card games on motorcycles.
That
Give me
might
the
be-
evergreen acorn.
Oh.
That sounds unbelievable.
Thanks, Eurydice. You're the best, hon.
Oh, what? Oh, right.
Yeah, there's a game.
Yeah, yes, there is. I did actually forget about that for a moment.
Palm porridge. Is it like pomegranate porridge?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
3 boons have upgraded rarity. I don't expect to survive that long.
Come on, Rick. Think positive.
Give me +1 level on 4 random boons.
You got it.
She kill up. Aphrodite's Abe up. Tempest Flourish up. Tempest Strike up. Hey, we're getting Poseidon again.
Oh boy, it's the Poseidon Adventure.
It is.
Yes, another dated reference. I'm full of them tonight.
Man, I had that. I wasn't a big fan of disaster ship movies back then. That gave me bad vibes going to sleep at night. Watching that.
Yeah, do you see?
Weird how they're like. You hope your house doesn't sink. Is that what you were gonna say, Jonas?
Well,
your house just submerge and get flipped upside down. Go on.
Well, it just gave me the back then, like when I was a kid, like I forget when I first watched the movie, but I really did not want to think about sinking in general.
Yeah.
It give you that sinking feeling?
Yes.
Okay, you want to know which one freaked me out as a kid, even though it was completely unrealistic and like nothing I ever needed to be afraid of?
Don't say airplane.
No, it wasn't airplane. Okay. There was a 60s movie called Fantastic Voyage.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And it had like, it was an early like shrinking movie about like a submarine crew who basically go inside the brain of a scientist. And looking at it now, obviously I look at it and I think, why did this bother me so much? But like, okay, there's a scene where this is a bit of a spoiler.
I don't think anyone's going to object.
Yeah. Donald Pleasance, aka Blofeld from the Bond films, one of the Blofelds.
Also, Dr. Loomis from the Halloween series, because a lot of people have seen those movies.
He's the bad guy. On the mission, and he gets stuck on the outside of the ship. Never mind how he's able to breathe up there. He gets stuck on the outside of the ship, trapped and pinned there when a white blood cell, which looks sort of like a glowy washcloth.
Yeah, that's what white blood cells look like, didn't you know?
Yeah, comes to attack the ship. Well, to engulf the ship, and he gets eaten by the white blood cell, and like it. Even though, this is not something I need to be afraid of, it really freaked me out as a child.
Well, I mean, that's how Donald Pleasance actually died in reality.
Yeah,
it's a very strange coincidence.
Getting by white blood cell. I mean, Google if you're curious, but yeah, that kept me up at night.
I mean, it happens. There's all kinds of weird things that keep you up when you're a kid.
Yeah, no, true. I don't know if I was actually afraid of like being eaten by a white blood cell, or if it was just the abstract notion. I mean, it didn't even look that scary. It was like, the thing just, it just engulfs him. Like it basically just like drapes himself on him. And
God, you should never have been watching The Blob when you were a kid, apparently.
Oh, I did not see The Blob until I was a teenager. It would have been
the original or the remake?
The 80s version.
Have you ever seen the original?
There he is.
I think I've seen like footage from it.
Jonas.
That was like the wow, look at Hermes.
Jonas.
What?
We've got like another movie night thing to do.
Yeah, we should do that, shouldn't we? Make a list.
It's like it's a quintessential part of like American drive-in movie culture.
I will trade you. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'll watch that if you watch horrible early '90s cyberpunk movies with me, like Free Jack.
You make this sound like it's something I wouldn't do anyway.
Free Jack is a great bad movie, but
something I can use.
Oh, all right, I'll tell you about it. So
you're like, oh, twist my arm, why don't you?
So, Free Jack stars Emilio Estevez and Mick Jagger and Anthony Hopkins and Rene Russo, and
the kangaroo who steals like a bunch of money from them, and they have to chase him all over Australia, and they have a dream sequence.
That's Kangaroo Jack, I think, right?
Okay, yes.
No.
Cheers, mate.
Free Jack is basically it's set in the future year of 2009, where Earth has gone to shit, and
wow, that's so unrealistic. Go on.
Yeah, and the rich like
keep coming back.
Abduct. They have time travel apparently, but they don't actually use it to go back in time to better eras. Instead, they abduct people from history. And then use this like mind switchboard thing to transfer their souls into the healthy people's bodies. Okay, and someone they basically Emilio Estevez plays this he's like an F1 racer who gets in an accident. Basically, the way they snatch people out of time without damaging history is they snatch them from the moment of their deaths. And Emilio Estevez, his character is caught in this horrible explosion accident during a race, and that's when they grab him. And it basically becomes this weird. Basically, he's since his body is completely it's completely uncompromised and healthy. He's like this super commodity. Everybody wants his organs and stuff. So he has to go.
To be fair, it is difficult to get high quality organs these days.
So he has to go on this chase through this grim post-apocalyptic hellscape where the rich live in crystal towers and enjoy all the fancy things like cell phones and faxes, while the poor live in squalor and there's no ozone layer and they're all pockmarked and freaky and it's.
Can you do me a favor and say freaky again?
Pockmarked and freaky. You see the hand gestures I was doing. But it's amazingly bad. It's so dated. When they're doing we have to track him down using this cyber net interface. They got the hacker dude with the hair and the he's got the multiple keyboard setup and the power glove and shit like that.
Does he say, "I'm in"?
Probably, yeah. It's amazing though.
Because you're not a hacker until you. And
they're like, access the cameras, shit like
enhance.
Yeah. And Mick Jagger plays a bounty hunter who's, no matter what, is just hell bent on bringing him in. So it basically comes down to the two of them just having all sorts of chases and shooting and stuff. It's so bad.
That sounds fantastic. I'm so on board.
It's great. It's just pure garbage. I saw it in the theater. Anyway, let's start a bit of a tangent there. I really loved, but
I don't know. I didn't really have anything to follow that up with. I wasn't expecting you to call me on it.
No, I love bad cyberpunk. Really,
We killed the Hydra first time.
Yay!
Did you get up on the Hydra's back?
No.
You did not.
I'll just take that.
Did not.
I did not! You have seen that, haven't you, Jonas?
Yes. I saw the room in preparation for seeing the Disaster Artist.
I still need to see the Disaster Artist.
It's so good. It's so cute. I love it so much.
Okay, so I'm a little confused about this. Does the Death Defied from the special equipment, what's it called?
Keepsake?
Keepsake. Does that go off first?
Yes, that will always go off first.
Because it didn't seem like that happened last time.
You can tell the source of the Death-Defy because you see these little symbols above your health bar for each Death-Defy you have, and the tooth is always the one on the furthest right.
Okay. The final encounter in each underworld region takes 0 damage the first 3 times foes hit you. That seems like it's significantly higher level than I am.
Who would you be? What do I know? I'm just a baby.
Just some guy on the internet typing with gloves on.
I'll do a type with boxing gloves
I
on.
don't think I've gone this far. Thank you.
Simon asked if I've seen Inner Space. Yes, I have.
Ah, yes, Inner Space, the basically knockoff version of Fantastic Voyage.
As Fidel, so now we're in Elysium.
Yay, Elysium.
The rare heavenly splendors of Elysium.
Every time I think the map's going to be done, there's more. Like it visually, it looks like it's proceeding towards a point, and then it's like, oh, there's a whole other realm up there.
Really?
There's 4 realms in total.
So we're in the second now.
This is the third.
Third, okay.
Yeah, the first.
Asphodel was the second.
This is the heavenly part.
Yes, you have ascended from... Basically, we've gone from Purgatory to Inferno, and now we're in Paradiso.
Ah, how comical.
Bright swords.
No, I've never read the other parts of the I've only ever read the
I mean, most people haven't read past the Inferno, let's be real.
The Inferno's the edgy part.
Regenerating.
That's the part where Dante's like, and here's where everybody I don't like went.
I mean, yeah.
And this is the part where I get to hang out with my favorite pagan poet, and he tells me how awesome I am. Then I get to go to heaven and spend eternity with my girlfriend.
Oh my god, it's a Mary Sue story.
It is.
It
is.
There is nothing new under the sun.
Now, the reason people like Inferno so much is it's like one of the main things that gave Christianity a mythology.
Yeah, there's not a lot of details about hell before Inferno.
Well, you know what? There weren't a lot of deals about disco before Disco Inferno.
You know what? I can't deal with that.
Dante's Disco Inferno.
Dante's Disco Inferno.
Amazing.
Yeah, that'd be the double feature with Jesus Christ Superstar.
Dante's Disco Inferno, starring John Travolta as Dante.
I can see it.
Yeah, me too.
And starring fuck, who's the tiny black guy comedian? Why can't I think of his name?
Gary Coleman?
No, not that tiny. Cook? Oh my gosh, why can't I think of this?
Can you tell me something he was in?
He was the zebra in Madagascar.
Chris Rock?
Chris Rock?
Yes, Chris Rock as Virgil.
God.
Chris Rock as Virgil. No, Morgan Freeman would be God.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets kind of typecasted as, I think.
Jonas, you've seen that one image macro that's like the Morgan Freeman chain of command, right?
No.
It starts off at the top with Morgan Freeman as God, and it ends at the bottom with Morgan Freeman as the driver and driving Miss Daisy. And, every stop along the way is like, at one point there's the president, at one point there's Lucius Fox.
Versus Chris Rock isn't short, is he? Chris Rock is like 5 foot, 4'11".
Is he? Oh, okay.
From what I remember, he's very short. I just remember. I remember especially there were a lot of jokes with like him and then Conan O'Brien and Dwayne Johnson, because the latter two guys are pretty tall.
Yeah, Conan O'Brien is huge.
Why are there these tables everywhere? They seem like they're supposed to be important.
Those are for the trove?
Oh, so if there was a trove here, it'd be there, okay. Or whatever.
Yes. Yeah, because again, they can't really repaint the rooms.
Yeah, okay.
So the rooms are painted once, whether or not you have a trove.
Well, the trove, by Jove.
Trial of the God.
Dad? Come in handy.
You'll come in handy.
Hey.
What?
I don't know.
To have a taste of what a war against me would be like. Well then, I shall oblige.
Ah.
Looks like I angered him.
That was Kevin Hart. That's what I'm thinking of.
Kevin Hart?
Oh.
Yeah, Kevin Hart's 5'2". He's a tiny man.
Gotcha.
I did not know that. I guess I'd never really thought about how tall Kevin Hart was, if I'm being completely honest. If I'm being completely dishonest.
I've not seen him in many things, and the couple of times I have seen him were with people who were making fun of his height, so now I just think of him as the tiny, funny black man.
Yeah, I never think about celebrity heights unless like either I meet them or like someone tells me about it, because like
you meet them and you're like, wow, you're so shrimpy.
Well, I mean, thank you. I met John Tesh, and he's like,
yeah, John Tesh makes Conan O'Brien look short. That's how tall John Tesh is.
Rick, aren't you really tall?
Such a monstrous show of force.
Rick and I are almost exactly the same height, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe we're both 6'3".
I'm 5'8". I'm a little shrimpy.
It's okay, Jonas. We still love you.
What you said there for a second there? Mortal shrimpy. Then I remember playing Hades.
No, like everybody on my dad's side is tiny, so you know.
It's funny, I think by this point I am taller than both of my parents.
Nice.
I am.
So I got lucky with
that. It's always
that.
funny when that happens.
Now, my Polish grandfather was like 6 foot something.
Oh wait. Or Aries. Hermes or Aries?
Fast or furious?
Well, you also have boss or not boss.
Fuck, marry, or kill.
I mean,
great shields.
Dionysus, Dusa, Hypnos in that order.
Aw. Deuce is so cute.
Hypnos just seems like the person to me. He just seems like the person that if I have to hang out with him for any time longer than 3 minutes, I'm gonna be incredibly annoyed.
This is good. Let me see.
Right on time.
Who would I want to hang out with from this game?
Time to pick up the pace.
Dionysus seems cool, but it seems like he would it would have to be like I think I get sick of him after a while. I don't know. Achilles is kind of fun.
Oh, talk about actors that hang out with.
Oh no, I was talking about like the game characters. Probably I just end up like hanging out with Cerberus, just petting him all the time. The head that likes to be pet.
Yeah, it's important that you choose that head.
Yeah.
Because reasons.
Wow, looks like there's a bunch you haven't met yet. Nice.
So Rick, how are you enjoying the infinitely respawning enemies?
That good, huh?
Yep.
I hate these guys so much.
Butterflies chasing me.
Moonbox
Because those
Zero.
eyes shoot butterflies as projectiles, and if the butterflies touch you, you take damage.
Moonbox Zero. Rick is playing Hades, which is a Greek mythology themed roguelike.
Yeah.
Made by Supergiant Games, people behind. Wow, mine just instantly went blank there.
Bastion, Transistor, and then.
Thank you.
That Griffin.
Like, I know this. I know this. Why is nothing coming to my mind? I know this.
Because something.
Bees.
Yeah, that's it, bees.
Bees.
Okay, so you want a bouncing bullet, you want shots that never miss, or do you want to turn your machine gun into a shotgun?
I would, personally I'd go for Seeking, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I would too, actually.
Shotgun sounds good, but I'd want to start the run with that instead. Let me get fire.
Tuned up.
I don't want to change my pattern.
God, I love the colors in this game. The colors and like the design of everything.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean, they really get the whole idea of like even the incidental areas, even stuff that has no consequence, has to look cool. That seems to be like the rule in this game.
Oh, sucky butterflies. Hate 'em.
Yeah, you're gonna want to focus this guy in the middle. He's gonna keep spawning more of those cores until you defeat him. If you try to fight off all the ads first, you're gonna get overrun.
They fight off all the ads?
What
Yeah.
I do.
Ads. It's an MMO term. It means additionals. It means all the enemies that aren't the boss.
I thought you were talking about, like, you know, pop-up ads.
Yeah.
No.
Well, they do probably pop up, but
Alexia, get rid of those whelps. Get rid of those ads.
Many whelps left side. More dots. More dots. Pockets enough dots.
Butterflies better stay away from me.
That's a lot of nuts.
Dots.
It's still a lot of nuts.
Okay.
Look, if you keep saying that, he's gonna summon this. He's trying that.
Maybe
is
that's
like,
what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, it's like
Nuts is-
Beetlejuice, but instead of saying his name, you just say the word nuts 3 times.
Cast.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes.
laugh if this
I
pops
have
in.
all Poseidon abilities.
Now you just need everything that boosts Poseidon abilities, and you have what we call a build.
Chariots.
These guys are fun.
Guys seem to dash without even bothering to charge up. That's nice.
I will say I like the chariot enemies because, if only because the final boss of this era uses a similar attack, so this does help teach you how to deal with charging enemies.
Chariots.
Chariots.
Chariots. On the other case.
Just Box is trying to summon someone. I see.
Shop seems pretty good here. You could buy 2 things, probably.
Right. But I don't have.
Or
shop.
sorry, it's obols. Never mind.
Yeah.
I
already have too much.
I get those symbols mixed up. I'm just like, yes, the money thing. Let's go do the money thing. Wait, no, I don't want more money.
I want to do that. I'll take it.
Oh, hang on a moment.
There's enemies to the left.
One's regenerating.
There they are.
Yeah, watch out for those traps.
There are the traps. I can't see them.
That's what makes them traps.
They're those soldier-looking things at the top of this sort of central square. If you stand in front of them, they will all stab forward. But that means you can stand in front of them, dash out of the way, and then they'll hit. If there's an enemy there, they'll hit the enemy.
Neat.
Okay. Need to go see Kim. I hear ya.
You can buy everything.
Thank you, mate.
You found a duo boon. So these appear sometimes if you have boons from 2 different gods. They will offer you a duo boon.
Interesting.
A dune.
A Frank Herbert's Dune.
Alright.
I'm not sure how much good it'll do me.
Well, you have 1 palm right next to you that you're
Yeah.
about to pick up.
Duo power. Pleasure doing
The new
business.
Dune movie is a great movie to have on in the background while you're working on other stuff.
I haven't seen it.
Are you speaking from experience?
Let's see. 2% more to attack and special after slaying a foe. That's like super low returns right there. Special 98% to 22%.
Special seems good since you're about to fight the boss.
Yay.
Get to it.
I'm probably not going to win
Hold on.
this because I do not know their pattern yet.
Oh, gotta open
That is
that.
the story element.
Start the death count.
Hold, fiend. You'll walk not one more step.
He got this. He got this.
Theseus.
2 against 1. Seems
Hey Jonas, did you see that thing on Twitter that they were like, how to escape from a Minotaur in a labyrinth thread?
No.
Saw the one that somebody had made of the Minotaur following behind him, knitting the yarn as he was leaving it behind him.
Theseus.
The Bull of Minos?
Oh, that's
You two are
cute.
Legends. I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
A naked attempt to sway me from my convictions. Defend yourself, you blackguard, and may the gods show you some mercy, for I shall not. Monster, your battle prowess leaves much to be desired.
So, good luck. I will tell you, you probably want to focus one of them down and then the other, because they each get more powerful when they hit 50% HP.
Good enough.
Yes.
What a dance. No, not Minotaur.
Hey, you think you're the only one who gets a god's boon?
Yes. I thought I was his favorite.
Oh.
See, I should have had another Death Defiance there.
No, I didn't see one.
I died exactly once.
Huh.
I'm up. Oh, I just knew that you'd be back soon as I heard you face the champion of Elysium himself. You know, I've heard that among mortals, it's an honor to be.
You did damn good there, though.
Keep it up.
Yeah, only because I got an extremely good build that run.
Maybe.
I will say it took me many tries to beat them for the first time.
She is gone, boy. She is gone. You are never going to locate her. I thought you would have come to that conclusion for yourself by now. But apparently it must be said.
You mean Mother? How would you even know? You said reaching the surface was impossible as well, and I'm in striking distance.
This is my final warning to you, boy. To cease this mindless quest. Or else the consequences shall be worse than what you have experienced thus far.
Sorry, Father. I'm not afraid of you. You're my good boy, yes you are.
Robert says, I love that 30 plus years of furry culture. I've never thought to ship Theseus and the Minotaur as a gay couple, but this game did it.
I mean, here's the thing, though. Have y'all ever looked at some of the classical sculptures of those two? Because, I mean, it's supposed to be them fighting or wrestling, but...
Got a poison mushroom. Well, I know I had one in a fair chance.
Sexual tension is palpable in the terracotta.
Yeah.
Have a lot of questions.
My place is not to speak
The
to
ship of
openly chaos,
Theseus.
child. It is
I'm
their
just
own prerogative
I'm
to
just gonna
fend
let that
for
one.
themselves.
I'm just gonna put that out there,
I
okay?
can say they are the force within this world. Before them, there was nothing.
Then where did... Never mind.
There again, commute the court musician's sentence now.
In the name of Hades, I commute our court musician's
Well, that's mighty nice.
now.
Oh, hello.
Ah, Orpheus.
Orpheus.
Now I'm looking
Our
at some of the-
favorite underworld escape artist.
Now I'm looking at some of the ancient art.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Elysium.
You see what I mean, Jonas?
Wait. Get something else first.
Oh, this is thinking you're very deaf on stream. You're actually doing, you're actually probably going to get a yes tonight.
Me from my eternal punishment.
You're going to vote yes tonight.
And so I have returned to serve your father here. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, how many deaths are we at? I haven't been keeping track.
One?
I haven't either. I need to go check the VOD.
I think it's just one so far, right?
No, it's definitely two at least.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid I must stand firm about my answer.
It's all right. Father can't make you sing if you don't want to.
Back broken.
We got off on the wrong foot from the start. Just what happens when you're born of Titan blood, I guess. It's for the best we haven't crossed paths much since.
But they're your sisters. I mean, they're family. You must have something in common, some way of, I don't know, seeing eye to eye.
You're more my sister than they are to me, Dusa. I don't always agree with Lord Hades, but I'm thankful that they're not permitted in this house.
Hey, look, I understand. I really do.
Prophecy fulfilled.
Yeah, it's 2 deaths so far.
Okay.
Well, I'll be hornswoggled.
But okay.
It's actually kind of easy because I can just like click through and watch the boons on the left side and see when they go from filled to empty.
No, well, there you go.
Enough without Orpheus in it.
Ooh, is that now one you can play?
Achilles' Codex. I'm getting somewhere with it.
Oh, no, Tantra. No, not 2 deaths for everything. No, we have a bet going on right now that chat made up that if Rick will die less than 5 times tonight. Tonight, he's died twice.
Yeah.
And this is like our 5th or 6th stream of this.
Yes, correct.
You will be better off, believe you me.
This looks to be an excellent investment, contractor. Go on and make it so.
I shall review this work once the time permits.
Contractor's Desk Deluxe. house contractor a break and new jobs.
2 diamonds. So every time you beat the Hydra with a new weapon, you'll get a diamond.
A diamond after your heart.
Huzzah! You are now stubborn and defiant.
Finally!
Say, Skelly, don't suppose you'd care to tell me how the infamous twin-fisted Malphon came to be right here in this very courtyard, would you?
Nope. Not any of my business, pal, which is to say I didn't see a thing. And even if I did, it isn't what I'm paid to do. Don't you have someone in your fancy house there paid to keep watch over stuff like that? Ask them.
All right, maybe I will. Let's see here. You just protect me.
Give that thing some work, I guess.
Aspect of
Aspect of what now?
The last one was just question mark, so I pictured like, you know, the Tim Allen home improvement noise.
Aspect of
Aspect of
Ooh, I like the aspect of chaos.
I'm an agent of chaos.
I'm an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Ever tell you how I got these scars?
See, I was trying to pick up my cat.
Man, I remember when that movie was the thing back then, and I seen someone at work that would, like, not just, of course, but he could bring all the mannerisms of Keith Ledger back then just because he loved it so much.
I was in the middle of brushing my teeth, and my cat popped up on the sink, and so I grabbed him to put him on the floor again. That's when it all went wrong.
I was eating a sharpened watermelon.
A sharpened watermelon? You gotta watch out for those sharpened watermelons.
He was a guest on that wild YouTube channel where they turn everything into a knife.
Sharpened watermelon.
Me or them.
This is why, for your own safety, I always recommend people only eat dull watermelons.
It's important you buy a watermelon that has proper softness to avoid injury.
If you or a loved one has been injured by a sharp watermelon...
Call Monsanto right now, they definitely won't screw you over.
From the goddess Nyx. All of us on Olympus rallied to assist you just as best we could. A family such as mine protects its own.
Yeah, with that look of your face, I don't know. Sounds like an exaggeration to me.
Another Zeus right away.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Another Zeus.
I like the attack buff.
Oh, yeah, you got so powerful lately, like this from you. Or some nectar.
Bring it. All clear. All right, Doomstone. Idiot. Poor Dionysus.
So, Zag, you met my dad by now, your Uncle Zeus. He's cool and loves a feasting. Just be sure to keep him in your thoughts, okay?
Your cast does a large explosion that bursts into festive fog. Ooh, festive.
These attack names are very creative.
Felt something.
That's who I think it is.
Hey, sir. Hey, quick question, Sisyphus. You seen the other Fury sisters lately?
Not seen the other Fury sisters in some time now that you mention it. Just Megara, the kindly one. And she is quite a handful on her own. I'll keep an eye out for the other two.
Me.
Me. Me. Me.
Good choice.
Thanks.
Careful, all right?
Corbett says trying to think of a good Greek god.
Define good.
Yeah. I think if there's anything that Dionysus did that was effed up, that people basically didn't do themselves.
I mean,
what I mean is, if he gave them a bottomless cup of wine, it's not exactly his fault if they drank themselves to death.
I mean,
You're up well past your curfew, boy.
Is the enabler at fault?
I'm trapped.
I'm just thinking about what Eddie Izzard said about the whole, like, you know, guns don't kill people, people kill people, and Eddie Izzard is like, yes, but the gun helps.
I was gonna say, if you don't put that bottomless cup of wine in somebody's hand, they're not gonna die from it.
I mean, they won't die from that cup of wine,
Yeah,
certainly.
there's argument that something else, yada yada. I know.
Alright. Did Hephaestus ever do anything fucked up?
Do I have to Google this? Hold on.
Yes, you do, actually.
Of course I have to. 1 second. Okay. Apology. Fall from Olympus. Well, Hephaestus made a throne for Hera that once she sat on it, wouldn't let her stand up again.
I mean, that's just comedy right there.
Let's see.
Also, wasn't she the one who tossed him off of Olympus because he wasn't pretty enough?
Yes.
Yeah, she had that
so
coming.
So it was revenge. Fine. Let's see.
Mortals on the surface, nephew. And from the sound of things, it isn't any different with that Charon character.
Had a lot of kids. Let's see.
As was prophesied.
So far, I haven't found anything really obnoxious.
Siphone's up. Oh well.
You've really done it, Zagreus. My sisters have returned. All three.
I think out of the Olympus guards, Artemis is probably the best. Judging from what I've seen.
I'm somewhat honored to have garnered the attention of the
You sided with the Greeks in the Trojan War.
I would say it's very wrong of you indeed.
Well, of course he did. He was it's the Greeks who are writing the mythology.
Right. Yeah. I built myself a wheelchair.
That monster.
Let's see. No, you know what? I can't find anything really. It mostly looks like, for the most part, he just kind of got the, you know, mostly he got screwed over by everyone else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I guess he's good. Or I don't know, by our modern framework of mythology and our modern framework of morality, I should say.
Mythomoral modern framework.
Yes. I mean, I'm sure that, like, in the context of the ancient Greek culture, it was probably a little bit different. I hope you've enjoyed my TED Talk.
Thank you. We can't wait to hear your history seminar at next week's conference in Utah.
In sunny Bermuda.
Are you gonna wear the shorts?
Sure.
Gonna wear his special history shorts.
Little history shorts.
They're made out of papyrus.
And my shorts will be made out of sands.
They're the Dead Sea shorts.
The Dead Sea shorts.
The shorts are full of history.
They're reeking of history.
Now it's going to bad places.
Anyway, I took it to bad place.
We didn't start the fire.
This is all your fault.
I didn't start the shorts.
Did Hercules? Hercules probably did something bad. Let's see, hold on.
Well, I mean, he murdered his family.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty bad.
I mean, granted, he wasn't in his right mind when he did it, but he still murdered his family. I think most people would agree that's a bad thing to do.
Typically it is.
In the Greek sense, a hero is just somebody who performed great deeds.
Right.
They aren't necessarily, good.
So yeah, I guess you could say, several of these characters are definitely heroes. If you're defining good in terms of morality, then I don't know, but
Be seeing you around.
The Erinyes, known also as the Furies. They are the trusted sentinels of Lord Hades, charged with torturing the worst of mortal kind, and ridding the underworld of any fool enough to trespass where they do not belong.
They'll just have to try harder next time.
Bird.
Well, Father.
You're not permitted to leave, Tartarus.
Zagreus is like, yes, that's what's gonna keep me here. I don't have my permits in order.
Hey, it's my keepsakes.
If only I had done the paperwork, then I could just waltz onto the surface freely.
I'll just go on up.
I mean, to be fair, as Beetlejuice has taught us, the underworld is extremely paperwork-oriented.
I thought you were going to say paper mache-oriented.
Yes, it's paper mache-oriented.
This shield's about to get a whole lot stronger.
Hack hits twice, but does not knock foes away.
Ooh.
Bull Rush deals 400% damage to armor. Dash Strike deals 50% to damage in a larger area.
So, either the first or third one would be my guess. But Double Strike, I'd say yeah.
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 Let's start to get the hang of the buff system in this. Looking back when we were crafting the weapons now, I still think the aspect of chaos with the shield is awesome.
Oh, we have mini hydras now.
Well, you know what they say, you can't stop with just one.
Oh man, that's sick.
Could be worse. Could be hydrated cannon.
That's a relief.
You're a hydrating cannon.
I said hydrated cannon, but that works. That works also.
Yeah, well, whatever. You're canon.
Sure hope so.
Corporate says, are we in Hades or are we in Tartarus? We are in Tartarus. Hades is not a place. Hades is a person.
It's both.
Hades is not a place. Hades is a people.
The Greeks, as well as everyone else, use the terms interchangeably.
How dare they not have perfect use of all their language?
Jeez.
It's kind of like, basically, to the Greeks, the underworld was to Hades what Frankenstein's monster is to Frankenstein.
The power of the gods.
I am probably the first person to make that connection, but I'm also extremely right, and you all know it.
Sharpen my senses.
So, there's this one line in Natural Born Killers where Mickey's like, well, you know, Frankenstein killed Dr. Frankenstein. And I just thought to myself, I don't know why that one amused me so much, but it did.
Okay, Jonas, we
You had to like, you had to see it's context dependent. Anyway, I think probably the reason I laughed is because right after that line, Robert Downey Jr.'s character went running and screaming in terror.
I mean, I often find myself laughing hysterically when Robert Downey Jr. runs screaming in terror, so...
Be right back.
Copy that, GC.
Let's do this again.
Say, word has reached me that you squared against one known as Theseus, our champion there in Elysium. He was a handful even when he lived. So much so that my honored brother Zeus, he took to calling him my son. Can you believe the nerve?
How much can you do in 1.2 seconds?
1.2. That's 7.2.
Oh, 7.2. Oh, my bad. Looks like a 1.
I accept this message. Which way? Moving on. Inferno bombers.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh.
Welcome back, GC.
How's it going?
It goes well.
It was a long and catless time without you.
Ah.
One of those things is definitely true.
Yes, indeed. And that thing that is true is everything.
The thing which is true is not false.
That's what we call a tautology.
Basis of tautology. And that's
Walt
also a
est
tautology.
demonstratum.
Yes. I'm getting hungry. Jonas, fix me a snack.
No, okay, fine, hold on, I'll do it. Here. Oh, it looks really good. Oh, it's just what you like. Oh, darn it, it went into my stomach.
This has happened
again.
the last 17 times.
Another one fell in there. Oh, dude. Sometimes I torture Stoker with like pictures of whatever I'm cooking.
You monster.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been cooking lately.
Yeah, how's that going?
I've made 2 edible dinners, so 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Stoker learned that plastic spoons are susceptible to heat.
The Ares or Hermes?
I've been looking Ares in this. However, I don't know much about Hermes' special abilities. What do they do again?
Mostly they give you speed stuff.
Yeah, so Hermes' abilities don't really...
I mean,
they're usually more utility than like damage.
I mean, they're helpful to have at least like some of them.
Yeah, Hermes is the Sonic the Hedgehog of the Greek gods. I think we can all agree to that.
True, yeah. He's blue, he's covered in spikes.
Yeah.
Likes chili dogs.
On the other hand, I already have Ares. So,
his arch enemy is shaped like an egg.
This gift.
And Knuckles.
Oh, we just hit midnight.
Is that what that thunking sound was?
Yeah. The Thunk of Midnight by Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes, the Funk of Midnight. Indeed.
Let's see if I'll actually defeat the Hydra this time.
Get back in the magma and no one gets hurt.
Guess that's his answer.
shot.
That's 3.
3? Okay.
I lost my bet.
You have to hold the trigger for that effect.
Oh, that stupid Hydra.
Oh, that was my own dumb fault. I should have done the math.
Owie, looks like the bone hydra of Asphodel just stomped you that time, huh? I hear each of its heads has its own nasty tricks. That must be tough.
It was unpleasant, yes.
Well.
Just please be careful where you go after you eat all this time, okay, Serby?
But
You don't let anybody in or out of this place, do you, boy?
Ah, for shame, boy. I thought perhaps you'd finally made it out.
Really? I mean, oh wait, you're not serious. That famous sense of humor shining through.
I jest, of course. You'll never make it out, as I keep telling you to no avail. But you've gone farther than expected. So who knows?
is that a compliment?
Hail, Prince. I found another weapon waiting for me in the courtyard, Achilles. Exogriff. I never entirely believed it was real.
Between us, lad, I wish it wasn't. Was such a thing available to my enemies during my fighting days, I surely would have come here even sooner. But I trust you have the training to use it well. May it serve you as it served the fire goddess Hestia. She hasn't needed it in a while.
I'll use it to the best of my ability, sir.
Lots of dialogue.
Hey, mate. Here. I got this from my favorite court musician.
Oh my, but you can't simply be this kind to me without retaliation on my part, my friend. And so in turn, I have a gift for you.
Serious hair.
Distant memory.
Oh, hello, Zagreus. I was just wondering if you had ever heard of any other court musicians who had lost the will to sing? Your father's asked me to explain myself, and honestly, it has been rather difficult.
If it's any consolation, mate, I'm certain every single undead court musician serving in the throne room of the god of the dead has been through everything you're going through. That's a
Yeah, because you know, singing never dies. Except for when you're dead.
Nix, this
I'm sorry, did you say that something never dies except when you're dead?
Yeah.
The three fates are my daughters, yes, my child. However, I am no more privy to their workings than the naive mortals living up above. Not even the Olympians can know the weavings of the fates.
Nothing dies till it stops living.
I like to say that's the kind of humor they have in the underworld. The brick joke is until you're dead.
What's new?
House of Death, Rockfall.
I mean, that would be
no.
the kind of joke that I would make in the underworld, so that's fair.
I have 8 keys so far, so I'll need to get some more to unlock more talents.
Ooh, that looks fun.
What's going on, Skelly? Skelly, how do you know all this stuff, by the way? I mean, no offense, but you're a skeleton who just stands around. Yet you have this wealth of knowledge of the underworld.
Hey, I know people, pal. We'll just have to leave it at that. Now let's see you break some of these bones, huh?
If I must.
If I bust.
A new addition to the old collection.
So this one, deal 10% damage to distant foes. Interesting.
That sounds fun on all those juicy ranged weapons you have.
Yeah.
Especially the gun. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed all the gun shooting, hates, worshiping. Well, not necessarily worshiping. Escaping.
Why did you say that?
Just
word
what have you been
association.
getting up to in your spare time? DC, is that why I found that sacrificial dagger in your room?
No, I don't have a second.
You're like, no, I don't have a room.
I'm saying, Hades is like a cool game. We gotta worship it. That's all. Okay, you got me.
Well said.
All right, but I'm keeping my eye on you, Mr. Kitty Cat.
Oh, he's gonna start watching me worshiping Hades, even though it's okay.
Anyway,
thanks everyone for coming out again tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
It has been a blast.
All right.
Especially with all those explosions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a real area of effect.
Yeah.
It's yes.
Especially with bombs. All right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.